So hi, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. So since Singh and we have been traveling, so this is hard to know the time zones. So I'm not sure that internet connection is okay, and I'm not also sure that if the internet connection will continuously go okay. So if it stops, it stops. So we'll just continue trying to do our best. Hopefully that internet connection will continuously do okay. So hello everybody. How was the last meditation that we did some time ago? Discovering the dance of the stillness. So have you all been doing the practices? And have you trying to make some kind of commitment to trying to reduce the activity, movement of dualistic movement of pain, movement of confusion, and reducing that and trying to achieve more stillness, entering into the stillness and seeing that the actions occurring from the stillness is equally powerful. So how the meditation is going? So that's my first question to all of you. So those you have been not followed the last session, so I just wanted to briefly explain a little bit what my intention is to do these 3 different talks as part of the pith instructions of personal reflection of Dzogchen teachings. So there's 3 things that we're trying to do is discuss about the discovering the dance of the stillness. So discovering the dance of the stillness and finding the melody in silence. So finding the melody in silence and embracing the warmth in consciousness, warmth of consciousness. So discovering the dance of the stillness, finding the melody in silence, embracing the warmth of spaciousness. So these are the 3 aspect of the teaching that we are planning to do, and one we did the last time, discovering the dance of the stillness. So tonight we're going to discuss and practice a little bit about the finding the melody in silence. So just kind of overview a little bit about these 3 principles. These 3 principles of the teaching is very directly, it's coming from the principle of the Dzogchen teaching, and particularly the idea of 3 doors, so that our body, our speech, our mind being access, entrance to our true essence, to our true self. Sometimes they can also be exit from our essence, from the source, and very often for many people it does becomes like a exit from our connection to our true source. So this is the kind of important point here. So why I'm trying to discuss these things, why I think it's important, is because anybody who does meditation, and when we do meditation, we always working with our body, trying to be still, trying to find the right posture, right movement in order to unblock, in order to flow the energy better, in order to experience higher state of consciousness, awakened state of consciousness. We also are trying to, many meditators, we're trying to remain silent. We're trying to vow and promise ourselves that one will not talk for a certain period of time. And we also are trying to, when we meditate, we're trying to not to think, not to have thoughts, trying to build some sense of concentration practices. So when we do that, there's a two possibility. One, you are doing fine, you're having great experiences. On the other hand, sometimes for some people, you are doing it, but you are forcing yourself to controlling your body, controlling your speech, controlling your mind. As a result of controlling your mind, you're blocking your body, you're blocking your speech, you're blocking your mind. So that means you kind of paralyzing a lot of effort put into your body. Body become very stiff. Body become very effortful. Body become like feeling blockages in certain areas of energy centers in the body. And so, and also the speech, you're trying to block your flow of your speech. So some basically somehow that as a result of controlling your body, speech, and mind, the meditation is not, it doesn't go well. So basically, it works kind of against you. So here, a reason why we discuss about it is that it is, in the beginning, some little control is okay. Little effort is okay. But eventually, as meditation goes deeper and deeper and deeper, less and less and less effort, less and less feeling stiff, and more feeling free, more and more feeling relaxed, and more feeling a sense of flow and freedom. So these experiences are very important. When that happens, then that is the time when I'm talking about discovering the dance of stillness. So you're still, but you feel totally free. You feel your body is very relaxed, your body is very open, and your body is like in a way, it's like a flowing. The actions can happen, a movement can happen, dance can happen, but still you remain connected to the source and the stillness. So the dance arises from that stillness. The effortlessness arises from that stillness. And productivity, creativity arises from that stillness. So whatever is arising from that stillness, it's like a freedom, flow, creative dance. That is, I think it's very, very important. So stillness does not mean like a dead, or stillness does not mean effectless. Stillness does not mean fruitless. Stillness does not mean absence of action and movement. Stillness does not mean any of those things. In contrary, stillness means like movement, dance, flow, freedom. So that's what it means. And then same thing with the silence. Silence does not mean dead. Silence does not mean control. Silence does not mean effort. Silence does not mean nothing. Instead, silence means peace. Silence means bliss. Silence means a luminosity. Silence means melody. Silence means communication. Silence means connection. So in silence, there is so much a sense of liveliness. So as I'm speaking right now, I want everybody to just focus a little bit inward. Just for a moment, focus a little bit inward. And just feel the silence. Feel the silence around and within you. Feel the silence in sense of collective silence, that all the Cyber Sangha, this moment, those who are participating with us, we are all sharing a collective sacred silence. So be aware of that silence. There is a strong sense of presence there. Be aware of that. There's a deep sense of peacefulness in the silence. Be aware of that. There is a strong sense of warmth, liveliness in this silence. Be aware of that. You are aware of your inner silence. That awareness is a wisdom of silence, because it is aware of silence. Dieu tu mepi ishe, Dieu me ishe. According in the Shangyu Nyenju teaching, it says Dieu me ishe je. This silence is like a bass. Sounds are like a dynamic energy. The awareness of the silence, specific qualities of the silence, like not a dead or nothing, instead it's a presence. There's a presence in there. There is not a noise there. There is no noise there. This moment, we are all collectively experiencing silence. There is clearly, without any doubt, there is a power of collective practice. We are all blessing each other, helping each other, supporting each other, that you as one individual can access your true silence without the noise. There is a presence there. This can be called transmission. Even you all are remaining quiet, remaining in silence, you're not feeling discomfort. You're feeling peace. and bliss. And warmth. This warmth, this peace, this bliss, this presence are like melody, finding a melody in silence. They are like a music of the silence. They heal you. This silence, it's not a boring place. If you are connected to it, if the connection is there, it's not a boring. If awareness is there, it's clearly not dead. It's lively. It's living. It's luminous. So this liveliness, warmth, luminosity, presence, peace, bliss, these all are like a melody in the silence. They're like a music in the silence. They give you life force. They give you healing. Then this silence is completely different than the silence that many meditators experience in the basis of controlling your voice, controlling your speech, controlling the volume, based on control and effort and pain. There is no melody. Maybe there is no noise or discomfort or sense of boring, but there is a lot of effort. There's no light. So I want all of you continuously, very clearly, very distinctively, as we all experiencing this collective silence this moment, I want all of you clearly, distinctively experience these differences between absence of noise, instead of just absence of noise, but feel the presence of qualities. Instead of just absence of sound, but feel the presence of like bliss, of warmth. So it's not absence of things, it's more presence of things. You're not trying to control things. You're trying to be conscious and aware of things. You're not trying to die in the process of meditating. You're trying to become alive in the process of meditating. Just continue. And feel this sense of a collective presence of silence. A silence which is perfected with all the qualities. It's not just absence of noise, sound, voices, disturbances, but it's a presence of peace, bliss, warmth, light. It's such a living experience when you are aware of this silence. Feel this quality through the silence. All these qualities are like a melody. They are like a music. You listen to the silence. You feel the silence. You experience all these qualities. And all these qualities are like a blessings, energies that you feel in your body, in your heart, in each of your organs. Around you, within you. You're impacting others around you with this deep presence of silence. We know very clearly how we impact others when we speak through our pain, from our fear. We affect our surrounding. We affect other people's life. So this is the way, in a way, this is the way to discover your true voice. So in a sense of idea of like discovering your true voice, what is your true voice? The true voice is coming from true sacred space. True voice is not the voice which is coming from ignorance, fear, confusion, anger, judgments, weakness. The true voice is coming from boundless openness, a spontaneous awareness, effortless. That's the true voice. And the true voice is also, in a sense, it's like a minimum in terms of what is spoken, but the maximum in terms of its effect, its connection, ability to connect, ability to impact, ability to change things. Like in any good communication, a minimum, clear, true, from the source, whatever you say, it has more impact than saying a lot, saying very loud, saying very complaining way, pain speech, saying from the wrong places, like fear or pain, wound. They don't communicate, they don't heal, they don't connect. You scared people. It's like today's like a political world where people, in order to discuss, they don't just discuss what is most valuable in terms of the collective benefits. They discuss more individual benefit, but undermining other people, undermining other people, minimizing other people. Those are like a pain speech. You're not connecting, you're disconnecting. You might get something temporarily what you want or what you wish, but eventually you lose. So that's not the way to communicate. So finding your true voice, that's what it means. A power voice. Because why is power voice? Why is voice coming from the source of power? It's coming from this sense of confidence. A voice which is also effective. Many times people talk about social justice, trying to speak out. It's very important to do, but it do have to come from right place. Right space, right energy, with right deep sense of confidence. Then it will have its power, impact. So the voice of power. So these are like qualities of speech which arises as like a melody of silence from the source when one is connected. So as a conclusion, what I wanted to try to say here is once again, we talked about 2018 trying to reduce the activity 5 to 10% of activities. Probably most of the time people will say, oh, you need to do more. So I'm trying to say, do less. but do from the right place, but have more impact, more outcome, more fruits, more results, more collective benefits, but do less. So we talked last time, talk about stillness and doing less. Today we are talking about silence and speak less. So are you ready? So are you ready to, from 5 to 10% reduction of your speeches in 2018? I am ready. So my question to all of you is, are you ready? So we have like 282 people here listening, so I at least kind of jumping in and out. But my question to you all is, are you ready to some degree of commit to reduce pain speech? And to connect with the silence. When people are angry at each other, when somebody is talking a lot, people say, shut up, right? But it's not a shut up. It's not like a controlling of your speech, rather than being aware of the silence, rather than feeling the freedom, discovering the melody, discovering the joy, discovering the peace in remaining in silence. Why people speak too much, or why people speak so loud? Because they don't feel connection, they don't feel the peace, they don't feel that warmth and comfort within themselves or within the silence. When you begin to discover the quality of the silence, you enjoy. This moment when I'm speaking and I'm a little bit quiet, I'm not just speechless, I'm not controlling my speech. I am enjoying the silence. I am feeling peace. I am discovering qualities of the silence. I am discovering the melodies of the silence. I am feeling connection to all of you the moment when I remain silent. I am feeling connection to all the lineages of Shangyuniji, the Dzogchen masters, my lineage teachers, my teachers, in this special moment when I remain silent. Silence is my door to my voice. So I hope, so this is like a little bit like a meditation and explanation, the teaching together. So I hope that was helpful. So how do you all feel? You all hear me okay? Sound is clear, images are clear. Maybe you're all in silence this moment. Good to see you, many familiar faces. So, Singye and we are traveling in Southeast Asia. We are on our way to Saigon and then to Hong Kong. So it's a winter holiday in India, school holiday. So for 1 month and a half, there is no schedule for teaching or anything. So it's like on my holiday, but with the Singye, it's not exactly holiday. So it's like a babysitting, full time. And as Tsering is back in California, going school, going her classes, attending her classes, so I'm traveling with Singye. So this is actually 1 in the morning right now. I think around 1 or maybe 1.5 now. I started at 1 o'clock in the morning, so it's 1.5, close to 2 o'clock in the morning. And I probably, this time seems quite good, peaceful. He is sleeping right now in silence, quiet. So it's a good time to do this webcast. So so the next schedule is the only reason why I was not able to frequently do this is always internet connection is really bad, and so tonight I have to place where we're staying. I have to find different locations, trying to find the right places, and in our room was not good connection, so I have to go into this public library here. And also this time of the night or in the morning, nobody's here, but if somebody's here, then I won't be able to talk. So this seems like a good time where everybody else is sleeping. So next schedule is on Monday. We said about Monday 10 p.m. New York time, but I think we are going to change that to do it Monday 1 p.m. So let's say Monday 1 p.m. New York time. So that will be here will be Monday 1 a.m. Which is, I think it's a good time to do that. So I think where everybody is sleeping. So so we will keep. So please look at the Facebook page. Look at the schedule, so the update of the schedule, because it was announced at Monday 10 10 a.m. New York time, so it's no longer Monday 10 a.m. New York time, so Monday 1 p.m. New York time. So we will be reposting that note again. So good to see you all. A lot of familiar faces. So may you all discover so many beautiful qualities in the silence. May you all enjoy the silence. Thank you.